And now we're ready to cut out our first pattern. A simple, easy way to adhere the pattern to the glass is to use Xerox paper and rubber cement. A thin coat of rubber cement over the glass and a thin coat on the back of the paper will allow it to stick easily. Another thin coat over the paper will allow it to be waterproof. We'll be cutting out our maple leaf pattern. By the way, all of these patterns are in the back of your instruction manual. Another great reason to keep it. In order to turn the saw on, simply flip the switch up. And notice the integrated spotlight. Let's begin. Start out at any point and cut to the edge of the pattern line. As you begin cutting, remember to keep the edge of the blade on the edge of the pattern so that you keep detail and the pattern doesn't shrink. Remember, the saw cuts in any direction, so you don't have to twist and turn the material in order to turn a corner. If you stray from the pattern line, you can always go back with the saw and use it to clean up the edge, as I'm doing here. Using light pressure, slide the material back and forth against the blade until you're back on the pattern line. As I continue cutting the pattern, notice how I use all sides of the blade, forward, backward, left and right, without ever twisting and turning the material. It takes a little time to develop a steady hand when using the saw, so don't be discouraged if your pattern doesn't come out exactly the way you want it. After about 2 to 3 pieces, you'll be able to cut with precision and ease. Because of its unique design, the ring blade grinds as it cuts, saving you time, material, and the frustration of trying to clean up all those tiny inside cuts with your grinder. And now let's try wall tile. This is a soft-bodied wall tile, perfect for the standard blade. Again, start out at any point on the piece and cut to the edge of the pattern. The technique for cutting tile is no different than when cutting glass, except that you notice that the saw is cutting a bit slower. That's because you're cutting a thicker, denser material. The outcome will be just as good, a finished piece that will require no further work. Remember, use all sides of the blade, forward, backward, left, and right. Although cutting harder material like marble or granite is acceptable with the standard blade, we recommend using the Mega Blade. Refer to the Mega Blade section for further information.